Hi students, how are you all? I hope everyone doing good. Today we are going to see the Unit 3 continuation for the Unit 3 P block elements 2. So previous video we studied about the 14th group and 15th group and the 16th group, that is nitrogen family. So today we are going to see the the same 15th family. Next one is phosphorus. So what are the elements in the 15th group? Nitrogen, phosphorus. So that is next one is phosphorus. Today we are going to see the allotrophic forms of phosphorus. What is meant by allotrophic? That is the different types of phosphorus, different variety of phosphorus. So here that is three types of phosphorus is here, that is red, white and black in color. So we already know that red phosphorus, white phosphorus, black phosphorus, but the freshly prepared white phosphorus is colorless, that is white color phosphorus, white in color, but upon standing sometimes it turn into pale yellow color. What is the reason it turn into yellow color? Because of the surface of this white phosphorus, red phosphorus is formed. So that is the reason that white phosphorus is turned into pale yellow color. So that is the phosphorus is red, white and yellow. So here that is black color is here, that is the yellow. How it will change into yellow? That is the white phosphorus standing sometimes means it will change into red phosphorus. So that is the mixed together, it is look like a pale yellow color. Here that is the red phosphorus is poisonous in nature and also it is a garlic smell. It glows in the dark due to the oxidation. So night it is, that is called as phosphorescence. What is meant by phosphorescence? During the night, in the dark it will glow in the during the dark. So what is the reason? Because of the oxidation. The phosphorus is oxidized. Due to this oxidation it is started to glow in the during the night. So that is called as phosphorescence. So another one is ignition temperature is very low. So what is meant by ignition temperature? So started to trigger to burn. So that is during the room temperature at very low temperature. So that is the red phosphorus when exposed to the air means it immediately started to burn. So that is the reason the crackers or everything is highly packed one. Suppose they exposed that one means it is started to burn. So here that is the spontaneous combustion in air at room temperature to P2O5. So any phosphorus is red phosphorus is spontaneous combustion means automatically it is started to burn with air means what will happen? So it will convert it into P2O5. What is meant by P2O5? Phosphorus pentoxide. P2O5. What is meant by P2O5? Phosphorus pentoxide. Pentoxide, that is 5 means that is pent. So that is pentoxide. So next one is white phosphorus is converted into red phosphorus in the absence of air and light. So here the white phosphorus is heated at 420 degrees Celsius. Red phosphorus it is converted into red phosphorus in the absence of air and light. So and another one is the white phosphorus is not poisonous and does not show phosphorescence and does not ignite at low temperature. When compared to red phosphorus, white phosphorus is not poisonous and does not show phosphorescence and does not ignite at low temperature. So here that is another one, that is the reverse one. The red phosphorus is converted into white phosphorus by boiling in an atmosphere. What is the meaning for that? When heating the red phosphorus in the inert atmosphere, so without any of the oxygen, any of the air, so only inert atmosphere, that is helium neon. So in the presence of helium and neon, what is meant by inert gas? Does not react to that any other element. So that is inert atmosphere. So that is the inert gases is mixed together. So that is red phosphorus is converted into white phosphorus and condensing vapor. So after heating the red phosphorus, the vapors are condensed, mean that is cool, collected and cool, and then under the water, under the vapor, under the water, the vapor are condensed, the vapors are cool under the water means it will convert it into white phosphorus. Okay, so this is the allotrophic forms of phosphorus. So that is the red phosphorus and the white phosphorus. Another one is what is the structure of phosphorus? It is act as a semiconductor. So what is meant by semiconductor? Partly conduct the electricity. So that is the semiconductor. The 4 atoms in phosphorus polymeric structure with chain P4 link tetrahedrally. What is the structure of phosphorus? So here that is the structure of phosphorus. Here phosphorus, another one is phosphorus, here another phosphorus. So that is the phosphorus, the tetrahedrally arranged. So that is the structure of phosphorus. So polymeric structure with chain P4 linked tetrahedrally. So that is the tetrahedral arrangement. So this is the structure of phosphorus. Another one is the p-triple bond is less stable, that is phosphorus with triple bond is less stable than pp single bond. So what is the meaning for that? When phosphorus having the tendency to forming the triple bond is less stable than the pp single bond. So another one is this is the triple bond is less stable when compared to single bond. So another one, the p linked to phosphorus linked through the single bond than the triple bond. So always the phosphorus having the linked with the single bond than the triple bond. And another two more allotropes. So already see the three allotropes, that is red, white and black. Here two more allotropes, namely scarlet and the violet color. So that is the two allotropes. Two more allotropes recently found, that is the scarlet and white in color. So this is the structure of red phosphorus. What is the structure of red phosphorus? So here that is again is the structure of red phosphorus. Here phosphorus, so that is tetrahedrally linked with the red phosphorus. Okay, so this is the structure. That's all about the only the allotropic forms of phosphorus. So next we are going to see the properties. What are the properties of phosphorus? What are the properties of phosphorus? First one is it is a highly reactive one. The phosphorus are highly reactive one, and also the reaction with oxygen. The phosphorus react with oxygen. What will happen? The phosphorus react with oxygen to form P4, that is the yellow phosphorus react with oxygen to form white fumes. What is the compound name? P4O10. We can write like this, that is P2O5. So that is commonly we divided by 2 means that is P2O5. What is the compound name? Phosphorus pentoxide. Phosphorus pentoxide. Okay, again the P4 is oxygen, P4O6, again heated. Phosphorus trioxide, P2O6, again commonly divided by 2 means P2O3. So that is called as phosphorus trioxide. So that is the reaction with oxygen. When yellow phosphorus react with oxygen and to form the phosphorus pentoxide and also phosphorus trioxide. Okay, so next one is reaction with chlorine. So reaction with chlorine, when phosphorus react with chlorine, what will have? Phosphorus trichloride. PCl3 is a phosphorus trichloride. Phosphorus trichloride. Trichloride, this 5 means pentachloride. Phosphorus pentachloride. P4, 10 molecule. Excess of chlorine mean to form phosphorus pentachloride. Here yellow phosphorus react violently without heating. Yellow phosphorus react with chlorine violently, but in the red phosphorus heated only react on heating. So that is the white phosphorus is without heating, it is converted into react with chlorine, but in the red phosphorus it does not react directly at room temperature. When we are heating that red phosphorus means it react with the chlorine. Okay, so this is the reaction with chlorine. So next one, reaction with alkali. So here that is reaction with alkali, that is the phosphorus, white phosphorus. So here that is white phosphorus react with alkali. Alkali means that is sodium hydroxide. Alkali means sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, it will converted into sodium hypophosphite. So that is NaH2PO2. Sodium hypo, H2 na hypophosphite, and also phosphine. So important compound that is called as phosphine. So here that is again reaction with alkali, very important equation 1. So what is the reaction? P4 NaOH H2O to form sodium hypophosphate, and also is liberated phosphine. Phosphine is a gas. Okay, so next one is reaction with nitric acid. Again the phosphorus react with nitric acid in the presence of iodine crystal to form orthophosphoric acid, H3PO4. It is a orthophosphoric acid, and NO2 H2O. So H3PO4 is the orthophosphoric acid. So another one, reaction with metals. So here that is phosphorus react with different types of metals. So magnesium, calcium and sodium. So what is the compound? When react with magnesium metal to form magnesium phosphide. So then calcium means that is calcium phosphide. Calcium phosphide. Phosphide. Then sodium means that is sodium phosphide. Sodium phosphide. Okay, so this is the reaction with metals. So when the that is the phosphorus react with metals to form the magnesium phosphide, and also it will form the calcium phosphide and the sodium phosphide. Next one is what are the uses of phosphorus. Red phosphorus used in matchboxes, we already know that. So red phosphorus used in the matchboxes and the fire industry, and another one is used for the production of alloys such as phosphor bronze. So that is what is mean by alloys. Different metals are combined together to form the metal, so that is called as alloys. So in this manufacture production of alloys such as phosphor bronze, so that is the manufacture of phosphor bronze, this red phosphorus can be used for the alloys of the phosphorus. Another one is, next one compound is phosphine. What is mean by phosphine? So here that is, again we already the same reaction with alkali, the same reaction P4 NaOH H2O to form the sodium hypophosphate and the phosphine gas. Okay, the same equation, that is the preparation of phosphine. This is the one method. Another method, that is the metallic phosphide. How it will react with metals? So a metal react with metal to form the phosphine. First one is calcium phosphide. What is this compound? So that is calcium phosphide. Okay, this is calcium phosphide and water to form phosphine. So the compound name is phosphine. Phosphine plus calcium hydroxide. Again another metal. The metal name is aluminium phosphide. Aluminium phosphide. Phosphide, and also react with dilute acid to form the phosphine and aluminium chloride. The compound name is aluminium chloride. Aluminium chloride. Again phosphorus acid, H3PO3 is a phosphorus acid. H3PO4, it when we are heating phosphorus acid to form orthophosphoric acid, then phosphine. This is phosphine, this is orthophosphoric acid. So what is this component? Phosphonium. Next one is phosphonium iodide. Phosphonium iodide react with sodium hydroxide to form phosphine, sodium iodide in water molecule. So here what are the metal here? Calcium phosphide, aluminium phosphide, phosphorus acid and the phosphonium iodide. When react with different compound to form the phosphine. These are all the different preparation method for the phosphine. So next one is, it is the properties. What are the properties? It is a colorless poisonous gas. Phosphine is a poisonous gas. Rotten fish smell, soluble in water, and also 188 Kelvin it condenses to a colorless liquid. So after 188 Kelvin only it is converted into liquid, and it will freeze to solid at 139.5 Kelvin. So that is the different properties of the phosphine. Next one is, what are the chemical properties? Thermal stability. So suppose what is meant by thermal stability? So when we are heating above the high temperature, it will be very stable. So that is the phosphine. When heated with 317 Kelvin, phosphorus and hydrogen will be formed, and the absence of air, the electric current is passed. It is passed through the phosphine is passed through the heated 317 Kelvin and pass through the electric current. It will form the phosphorus. Again combustion. What is meant by combustion? React with oxygen. Combustion burn with oxygen. Phosphine burn with oxygen to form phosphorus pentoxide. P4O10 is a phosphorus pentoxide. We can write like this, P2O5. This is also phosphorus pentoxide. P4O10, then 6H2O. Again P4O10, the phosphorus pentoxide, again hydrolysis to form metaphosphoric acid. So many different phosphoric compound is there. So what is the compound? H3PO3. What is the compound name? Phosphorus acid. Phosphorus acid. H3PO4, that is orthophosphoric acid. Orthophosphoric acid. And another one is HPO3, metaphosphoric acid. So these are the different types of phosphorus acid, phosphoric acid. Just formula slight changes. So H3PO3 phosphorus acid, H3PO4 orthophosphoric acid, HPO3 that is a metaphosphoric acid. Just remember the formula. You can easily learn for the reactions. Okay, so that is the very important one: phosphorus acid, orthophosphoric acid and the metaphosphoric acid. Next one is, we can prove that phosphine have the basic in nature. So the phosphine will react with hydrogen iodide to form the phosphonium iodide. So phosphonium salt, that is phosphonium iodide, again is hydrolysis to form pH 3 plus H, the hydronium ion. So then iodine, halogen ion. So that is phosphine will be liberated. That is, this show that this reaction shows that phosphine have the tendency is a basic nature because it is liberated H3O plus. What is H3O plus? We can write H plus and OH minus. We can write H2, not H. This is H2 plus OH. So we can write H3O plus. Hydrogen plus OH minus. So it is liberated OH minus. So that is it is alkali. OH na, that is alkali. So that is basic nature. Again it is phosphine react with chlorine to give phosphorus pentachloride, then hydrochloric acid. Phosphine react with chlorine to form the phosphorus pentachloride and the hydrochloric acid. Next one is reducing property of phosphine. Very important one, reducing property of phosphine. So repeatedly asking question, silver nitrate react with phosphine to form silver phosphide and nitric acid. Silver nitrate. This you know that is phosphine. This is called as silver phosphide. This is nitric acid. Okay. Nitric acid, this is the reducing property, and another one is coordination compound with Lewis acid. So what is meant by coordination compound? Any one of the atoms. So previous class we studied what is coordination compound. Any one of the atom donated to a pair of electron to make the bond formation. So here that is how it will possible means I can draw here. That is BCl3 react with phosphine, right? So phosphine, how to draw the structure? Phosphine. Here H. This is the phosphine structure. When react with boron chloride, so that is Cl, 3 chloride. So but here this phosphorus donated 2 electron to the boron atom to share that electron. So that is phosphorus. Here hydrogen here. This is 2 electrons. So that is BCl. Okay, so this is called as coordinate bond. So this bond is called as coordinate bond. Okay, so here that is the pair of electron is donated to the boron atom to making the bond formation. This is called as donor atom. This is called as acceptor atom. So that is the phosphorus donated 2 electron. This boron accept the 2 electron and making the bond formation with the phosphine and boron trichloride. So that is the tendency to form with Lewis acid. BCl3 is the Lewis coordination compound with Lewis acid. That is phosphine react with Lewis acid to form the coordination compound. Here that is the arrow mark indicate this is donor atom towards the acceptor atom. So the phosphine is the donated 2 electron to the boron trichloride. Okay, what is the structure of phosphorus? Again is the structure of phosphorus. This is the structure. This is lone pair of electron, right? So here that is hydrogen. Here one hydrogen. Here one hydrogen. The bond angle between the phosphorus and hydrogen bond is 1.42 Armstrong. The bond distance. So the bond angle is 93.5 degree. Okay, so this phosphorus, the present in this phosphorus is a sp3 hybridization. So okay, so how many electron, outermost electron? So what is the atomic number? How to draw this? It is the sp3 hybridization. Phosphorus, we know that is the atomic number 15. How to write? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3s2, 3s2, 3p3. How many electrons? So 4, 10, 13, 15. 3s2, 3p3. So the outermost electronic configuration. So that is 2, 8. Remaining 5 electron is there. So 5 electron, 3 electron is making the bond formation with hydrogen. Here one hydrogen, here one hydrogen, here one hydrogen. That is the 2 lone pairs. So this is s orbital is coming to this is the lone pair. So this is the structure of phosphorus, phosphine. Another one is uses. So here that is the phosphine is very important uses smoke screen as it gives the large smoke. So in cinema, so they are sometimes they are showing that it is a white color fumes. So full of white color fumes, that is full of white color smoke means that is used in the phosphine gas. Okay, so that is it is used in the cinematography. So another important use is home signal. HOLME, home signal. What is home signal? So home signal means, so that home signal means that is what is Ca3P, calcium phosphide and calcium carbide. Compound name is calcium phosphide. This is calcium carbide. Okay, so this is a mixture of two compound. It liberated phosphine and the acetylene. Okay, so what is mean by first I told what is home signal. First one is the mixture of calcium phosphide. They are taking one barrel. The bottom of the barrel is small hole is there. So inside the barrel they are mixed together calcium phosphide and the calcium carbide. So immediately it will convert it into phosphine and acetylene gas. After that it throw into the sea water. So what will happen? Sea water enter inside the barrel mean what will happen is liberated phosphine catches fire and ignites with acetylene. So they started to burn with high flame. So that is the burning gases serve as the signal to the approaching ship. So that is called as home signal. So once again, what is mean by home signal means using the fire they are approaching the ship for the signal. Okay, so first one is the mixture of calcium phosphide and calcium carbide. So mixed together in a barrel mean what will happen? It will liberate phosphine and the acetylene. After it will thrown into the sea water mean the sea water enter inside mean it will liberated the phosphine reacted catches fire and ignite with acetylene started to burn. So the burning gases serves the signal to the approaching ship. So it is called as home signal. Okay, so this is called as home signal. Okay, so this is the phosphine. Another one is what is meant by phosphorus trichloride. So next we are going to see the phosphorus trichloride. What is the formula? PCl3, phosphorus trichloride. When phosphorus to react with thionyl chloride to form the phosphorus trichloride, SO2 S2Cl2. This is the thionyl chloride, SOCl2 thionyl chloride. This is called as phosphorus trichloride. Next one is properties. PCl3 react with the phosphorus trichloride hydrolysis to form the phosphorus acid H3PO3 and HCl is a phosphorus acid. Again another one, PCl3 react with water molecule to form the coordination compound. So that is PCl3.H2O POHCl2 plus HCl. Okay, so this reaction is not only taken a single step, it will take by two steps. So that is the hypochlorite, so react with water to form the this is the another H2PO2. Again this react with water molecule, that is called as hydrogen pyrophosphate. So that is the hydrogen pyrophosphate. This is the another one. So this is the reaction with water molecule. So another one, react with organic compound. The PCl3 react with ethyl alcohol, that is ethanol to form chloroethane. Then what is phosphorus acid H3PO3 again that is called as propanoic acid and phosphorus trichloride to form the acetyl chloride. So that is the acetyl chloride. So C2OH5, that is ethanoyl chloride. This is H3PO3 phosphorus acid. Okay, next one is what are the uses? Used as a chlorinating agent for preparation of H3PO3. It is mainly used for the preparation of phosphorus acid used as a chlorinating reagent. Next we are going to see the phosphorus pentachloride. What is meant by phosphorus pentachloride? Again PCl3, phosphorus trichloride react with chlorine to form the excess of chlorine to form the phosphorus pentachloride. Okay, so that is so next one is it is the chemical properties on heating with PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride to form the PCl3 and chlorine. Excess of chlorine will be liberated and react with water molecule. What will happen? PCl5H2O, phosphoryl chloride plus HCl Again phosphoryl chloride H2O to form orthophosphoric acid H3PO4. I already told this is orthophosphoric acid. So overall reaction, the combine the two reaction, what will happen? PCl5 here 4 molecular, here adding the two equations, what will happen? 3 plus 1 4 H2O, then phosphoryl chloride cancel, 3, that is 5 HCl H3PO4. This is the chemical reaction on heating, phosphoryl pentachloride. Again reaction with metal, when silver react with phosphorus pentachloride to form the silver chloride plus PCl3. Again metal, another metal, that is tin when react with phosphorus pentachloride to form tin tetrachloride for PCl3. Again ethyl alcohol. So what is the compound name? Ethyl alcohol react with phosphorus pentachloride, that is chloroethane. Phosphoryl chloride. Again PCl2H4H acid, that is propanoic acid, react with phosphorus pentachloride. So this is ethanol chloride, phosphoryl chloride, POCl3, phosphoryl chloride. Okay, so this is we are studied in the organic chemistry. This reaction again we will learn for the organic chemistry. Then again on the uses. What is it? Used as the chlorinating reagent, replacing hydroxyl group by chlorine atom. So it can be used to replace the hydroxyl group by the chlorine atom. Okay, so that's all about the phosphorus pentachloride. Next we are going to see the next video. Okay, next one is structure of oxides and oxyacids of phosphorus. Next we see the next video. Thank you children.